So as we're getting closer to the reveal and release of the Switch 2, I've been wondering lately, what are the franchises gonna look like in this new generation? The next big Zelda, the next Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, everything. And then I got to the one that I'm kinda having a hard time predicting, even a little bit, Super Smash Bros. What is Smash Bros. Gonna look like on the Switch 2? And after thinking about it for a while, I honestly came to the conclusion that I don't think we need a new Smash Bros. Game this generation for the Switch 2. A lot of franchises can skip entire generations. Look at Metroid. Didn't get a single N64 game, didn't get a single Wii U game. Pikmin didn't get a new game on the Wii. Even in the Switch generation, so far we still haven't gotten a new Star Fox, F-Zero, or even a brand new Donkey Kong. And I don't see why Smash Bros. Should be an exception, especially this time, just because Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I mean, that title is not lying. This is the ultimate Smash Bros. And everyone's been saying since it was wrapped up, I don't think Sakurai could ever top it simply because of how many licensed characters there are in the roster. So what could Sakurai and Sora do for a new entry? There's been a lot of theories and ideas about rebooting the series and just rethinking it. For example, I had an idea I made a video about where instead of trying to license all these different third-party characters, they just take advantage of all their first-party characters and add a whole bunch. Another idea fans have been having is rethinking the whole mechanics of the series itself. Movesets, physics, modes, the whole thing. Do you want to really go far out there? Maybe make it a 3D fighting game like Tekken. And these are all interesting ideas that could or could not happen. But even if they're plausible, I don't think they're necessary just yet, especially not in the Switch 2 generation. I had a few different ideas. One thing they could do, and I kinda don't want this, but one thing they could do is release Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe or Definitive Edition or whatever they want to call it for the Switch 2, which is basically, Smash Ultimate for Switch 1, maybe with some enhanced backwards compatibility, a couple new features here and there, whatever you want to do, and most importantly, all DLC fighters included. Now look, I don't think they're gonna do many Switch 1 remasters for Switch 2 because it's backwards compatible. But if they were gonna happen, I'd imagine they'd happen for a few of the big ones like Breath of the Wild, DLC included, Animal Crossing, and Smash Ultimate. Whether or not that happens, they can still continue to build on Ultimate in the Switch 2 generation by doing one simple thing, and that thing is called Fighter Pass Volume 3, and then maybe even another simple thing called Fighter Pass 4, and 5 maybe. The Switch 2 is just gonna be a continuation of the Switch 1, so why not also continue Smash Ultimate by just building on this perfect foundation that you already made? I honestly don't want a new Smash game just yet. I'm still enjoying the crap out of Ultimate. It's so good, and I would be fine if they just restarted that machine and just added more content to it. If both the fans and Nintendo still wanted to put out some sort of new-ish Smash Bros. Release for the Switch 2 generation, I do have another idea. It's not a brand new game, but it has never happened before with this series, and speaking for myself, and I'm assuming a bunch of other fans, I would love it. And that is a Smash Bros. Compilation. Specifically, Smash Bros. 1 for the N64, Melee from GameCube, and Brawl from the Wii. A triple pack of the 3 OG Smash games. I'm not including 4 because, first of all, which version would you do? Wii U or 3DS or both or some weird combo? Ultimate is really just a much better version of Smash Bros. 4, basically. But those first 3 games, imagine them being re-released in HD. Melee especially would drum up the hype, but even Brawl would be so much fun to be able to revisit Subspace and Mystery on modern hardware in HD. And even the first one is nice to have to see where the series started. I'm not sure if it's available on N64 NSO, and it is possible that the rest of these could be made available on that, because I do think GameCube is gonna come, and that could include Melee. Wouldn't that be awesome? A compilation of the first 3 Smash Brothers sitting right next to Ultimate. Personally, this is what I kinda want from Smash Brothers in the Switch 2 generation. But what about you? Smash that like button, sub to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you want from Smash Bros. In the Switch 2 generation.